Want food you can count on all winter? Grow these 10 vegetables and you'll be set. I'm serious. If you follow this guide, you will have a mountain of food to get you through the coldest months of the year. No problem. Forget worrying about empty shelves at the store. Today, we're planting a fortress of food right in your backyard. This isn't just about gardening. This is about becoming completely self-sufficient when it matters most. And I'm not just going to list them. I'll show the best vegetables, 1 pro tip each, and how they keep you fed through the cold. I've packed this video with the most insane tips that will guarantee your success. We are going to turn your garden into a winter supermarket. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, step by step. Stick around. This is an 8-minute guide. All right, kicking things off with the absolute king of winter food, potatoes. I'm not exaggerating. These are a complete staple. If you could only grow one thing to survive, this would be it. They are packed with calories, which is exactly what you need when it's freezing outside. You can bake them, boil them, fry them, mash them. The possibilities are literally endless. They can be the star of breakfast, lunch, dinner. A single plant can give you a huge pile of potatoes. We planted 1 row and we'll harvest pounds and pounds. It's one of the most efficient crops for space and effort. That's why people have relied on them for centuries. They are your safety net, your energy source, your ticket to a full belly all winter. Problem: many people grow potatoes and they rot by January. That's not going to happen to you. Pro tip: you have to cure them. After you dig them up, don't just toss them in a box. Let them sit for 1 week or up to 2 weeks in a cool spot, a dark spot, and slightly humid. We use our garage. A basement works too. This is so important. Curing toughens their skins, creating a natural armor. It heals cuts and bruises from harvest, that seals out bacteria and rot. This is the single biggest secret to making potatoes last all winter. Do this, and you'll be eating these potatoes in March. Skip it, and they'll barely make it to Christmas. Yeah, seriously. Next up, we have carrots. Okay, if you like the idea of sweeter carrots after a frost, you are going to go crazy for parsnips. These are the unsung heroes of the winter garden. They look like pale carrots, nutty, sweet. Especially after they've been hit by the cold. Just like carrots, they become significantly sweeter after a few good frosts, turning them into a gourmet vegetable you grew yourself. Parsnips are incredibly tough. They can handle the cold better than almost anything else in your garden. This means you can adopt the exact same strategy as carrots. Leave them in the ground all winter long. They are basically storing themselves, perfectly preserved in the cold soil. Hearty winter soup, a delicious roast. It's zero effort for maximum reward. Before a frost, they're starchy. After a frost, the starches convert to sugars, and they taste like a completely different vegetable. Roasting them brings out this incredible caramelized sweetness. If you've never had a frost-kissed parsnip, you are seriously missing out. It's one of the best flavors of winter, and you can't get it from a grocery store. So here's the pro tip. Sow your parsnip seeds for a late season harvest. You want them to reach maturity right as the cold weather sets in. Then, just leave them in the soil until you need them. Or, if you live where the ground freezes completely solid for months, lift them after the first few frosts. Store them in a box of damp sand. Garage, root cellar. This mimics the conditions of the soil. and keeps them perfectly crisp for months. Number 4, the winter workhorse, cabbage. Let's talk about cabbage. This vegetable is an absolute workhorse in the winter kitchen. We're talking about a dense, heavy head of leaves that can be turned into so many hearty meals. Think about it. Coleslaw, sauerkraut, roasted cabbage steaks, or adding it to soups and stews to bulk them out. One big head of cabbage can contribute to a dozen different meals, making it incredibly valuable. The best part is how well they store. You have to be strategic. The pro tip is this. You absolutely must choose winter or storage varieties. Look for names like January King or Storage Number 4. Harvest before the hardest freezes, wrap in newspaper or leave outer leaves on, and store cold and dark. Number 6. The flavor foundation, leeks. Every good winter soup, stew, or stock needs a solid flavor foundation, and that is where leeks come in. Members of the onion family, but milder and sweeter, incredibly winter hardy, can be left in the ground and harvested all winter long, like carrots, like kale. Backbone of winter cooking, depth of flavor. A gourmet onion you don't have to store. They sit in your garden, waiting. Potato soup, chicken stock, savory pie. You just go out and pull a few. They are incredibly low maintenance. You plant them, you basically ignore them, and they reward you with amazing flavor through the coldest months. Eat the tender white shaft and the light green shaft. Dark green tops are tough, but perfect for stocks. Go, more tender white shaft. More white, more edible vegetable. Simple ancient technique, blanch the stems. Pro tip, blanch stems by hilling. This doesn't mean boiling them. In gardening, blanching means excluding light to keep the stem from turning green and tough. As the leeks grow, you continuously mound up soil around the base of the plant. This is called hilling, or use collars, cardboard tubes, pipes. Keep sun off stems. You'll get incredibly long, tender, and delicious white shafts, doubling or even tripling the edible portion of your leeks. Number 7, the storage superstar, winter squash. Winter squash is another absolute must-have. Butternut, acorn, spaghetti, delicata. These are storage superstars. They are dense, packed with carbs and vitamins, and if you cure them correctly, they will store for months and months in a cool, dry place. Butternut for soups, acorn for roasting, spaghetti as a healthy pasta alternative. So, here is the non-negotiable pro tip. Harvest when vines die back and stems are hard and dry. Leave about 2 inches of stem. Then cure warm and dry, around 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 to 2 weeks. To harden the skin, then store cool and dry. You cannot have a functional kitchen without onions. It's that simple. They are the starting point for countless recipes, an indispensable part of cooking. Now, I'm not talking about the sweet onions you eat fresh in the summer. I'm talking about storage onions, pungent, firm, yellow onions, red onions, bred to last for an incredibly long time. Growing a huge crop of these is one of the smartest things a gardener can do. Imagine never having to buy an onion from the store for 6 months, 7 months, or even 8 months. You can literally grow a year's supply in a relatively small space. Having a braid of your own onions hanging in your kitchen is useful and beautiful. The secret to making them last is the curing process. A freshly pulled onion is full of moisture, especially in its neck and outer layers. If you just throw it in a bag, that moisture will cause it to rot. PRO tip: Cure the bulbs until their necks are completely dry and papery. Lay them out in a single layer in the sun or on a covered porch or in a greenhouse for a couple of weeks. Store in mesh bags or braid and hang cool, dark, and dry. Beets are amazing, a 2-for-1 crop. You get 2 completely different vegetables from a single plant. First, the sweet, earthy roots. Fantastic for roasting, pickling, boiling. Then you also get the beet greens. Delicious and like Swiss chard. This dual-purpose nature makes beets an incredibly efficient crop. Harvest outer leaves as they grow, then a huge root harvest. The roots are a fantastic storage crop, root cellar, or cool garage. Pickled beets are a classic preserve. Pro tip incoming. When you harvest, leave about 1 to 2 inches of the stems attached. Don't cut them flush with the root. Pro tip, leave 1-2 inches of stem. Then, store the roots buried in damp sand or sawdust to prevent shriveling and extend shelf life. Last but not least, we have Brussels sprouts. These are like little mini cabbages that grow on a giant stalk, and they are a true winter delicacy. A lot of people think they don't like Brussels sprouts, but that's because they've never had them fresh from the garden, especially after a frost. Just like kale and parsnips, frost transforms them, making them nutty, tender, and sweet. The way they grow is incredible. The sprouts mature from the bottom up. You can snap off the mature lowers and leave the top to keep growing. A long harvest season. They are incredibly cold hardy. Freezing improves flavor. Roasting with a little olive oil until caramelized is sublime. To get the best harvest, plant so they mature late and harvest from the bottom upward. Frost isn't the enemy, it's your friend.